Hello everyone, I'm Raven from Raven Comics, and today we're going to see the complete story of Supergirl arriving on Earth. Like some previous videos, I already uploaded this story in parts, but today we'll be watching it all in one complete video. We begin in Gotham City. Superman always feels lonely. He knows he has his wife, his parents, and his friends, but he still feels alone. Batman knows his friend is not happy. He has his reasons. If Bruce were in his place, locked inside the cave under quarantine, he wouldn't be happy either. At this moment, Batman is searching for something in the depths of Gotham's waters. Superman has been investigating inside the Fortress of Solitude and has found lead alloys. Batman interrupts him. The Bat is not willing to take any risks. So Superman has to do everyone a favor and move away from the meteorite comlink. Some time ago, there was a meteor shower on Earth. All of this reminded Superman that he was not born on this planet. He is the last son of Krypton. Once Batman reaches the depths of the water, he finds a large amount of kryptonite in this place. Batman finds it curious that Superman is the last thing left of his Kryptonian heritage, him and a pile of rock that is radioactive to Superman. Suddenly, something catches Batman's attention. Not only is there a lot of kryptonite in this place, there is also a ship. The condition of the hull, the ocean floor, the absence of barnacles or parasitic activity, all of it points to a single conclusion. Superman asks Batman what's going on because the Bat hasn't said a word for a while. Batman tells him everything is fine, but the reality is different. This spacecraft hasn't been in the water very long, maybe a week, perhaps two, but if not, then someone has done everything possible to make it look that way. While Batman is investigating the ship, we see someone take the Batplane and use it to escape from the water. Batman manages to fire a harpoon at the Batplane to chase whoever stole his vehicle, causing the Batplane to crash into Gotham Harbor. Batman knows the inscriptions on the ship were Kryptonian. The font and the glyphs confirm it. He has had the opportunity to study them at Superman's request. The problem is that he didn't have time to translate the message. If someone was trying to pull Batman away from that place, then that person has succeeded. Now he will have to make that person regret it. Meanwhile, in the alleys of Gotham City, a woman walks naked through the streets. Speaking in another language, she asks herself where the hell she is. A man nearby tries to touch her, but she easily defends herself and breaks the fingers on one of his hands. Another person tries to approach her, but the girl throws him against some crates. She doesn't understand what is happening, how she had the strength to do that, what is happening to her. The last man left begs her not to hurt him and hands her a blanket that must be worth some money. All he wants is for her not to hurt him. Later, Batman arrives at the scene and asks the man who remained conscious to tell him everything he saw. Elsewhere, the girl keeps walking. She wants to know where she is, what place her parents sent her to. A car driving by crashes into her, causing an accident. Suddenly, the traffic lights change color, prompting her to use her heat vision to destroy the traffic light. She knows that everything in this place is wrong. She has no choice but to run away. The police arrive to investigate what is happening, but she attacks them with her heat vision. Seeing themselves under a deadly attack, the officers decide to shoot her, but they fail to cause her any harm. She knows all of this must be a nightmare. Before anything else can happen, Batman arrives and tells her to stop. This cannot be a coincidence. The girl has extraordinary strength, heat vision, and she can also fly. Not understanding the language Batman is speaking, the girl flies away, but not before noticing an airship above her. When she crashes into the airship, she causes it to fall in flames toward the city. It's time to allow Superman to come out of the quarantine he was placed in at the Fortress of Solitude and help them. Superman immediately arrives in Gotham City and prevents the airship from crashing directly into the city. In an instant, he once again proves that he is an example for everyone. Some see him as outdated, as a Boy Scout punished by excessive altruism, but they don't see him for who he truly is, a hero. But Batman does things differently. Superman asks Batman if there is anything else he needs him to do before sending him back to his room. Elsewhere, the girl is crying, wondering where her parents sent her. Batman arrives and tells her that he doesn't know who she is, but she has to come with him. The language barrier prevents them from communicating properly, so Batman has to use some of the kryptonite he recently found. In order to learn more about her, Batman takes her to the Batcave. He wants to learn about her origin. The initial analysis indicates that she is an alien. Her DNA and the demonstration of metahuman powers provide more clues about her place of origin. Before Batman can continue his investigation, the girl wakes up in a fury and tells Batman that no one is going to lock her up anywhere. Superman arrives and speaks to her in the Kryptonian language. She can't believe they are both speaking the same language, and that's because they both come from the same planet. Superman doesn't understand. Krypton exploded years ago, and no one should have survived. She tells Superman what happened. Her uncle went to the Science Council and tried to make them understand the planet's problem. Her uncle built a spaceship to save his family, but they didn't have enough time to escape. Her father did the same, but he built a smaller ship and sent her to the same coordinates her uncle had programmed. Her uncle's name was Jor-El. Superman tells her that he was his father. She is Kara Zor-El. Batman has been listening the whole time, but he hasn't understood anything they've said. Well, actually, everything is very simple. She is Kara Zor-El, his Kryptonian cousin. This is incredible. Superman feels like he is no longer alone. This is a love story, not between a man and a woman, but between a family that learns to love one another. No one remembers stories like this anymore. To Batman, this is a novel, not a typical crime novel where a crime has been committed or a corpse has appeared, but it is a story he knows very well. Batman feels that Kara's arrival on this planet is far too convenient. Additionally, the ship's navigation system was actually bringing an asteroid toward Earth, more precisely, directly towards Superman. Clark doesn't believe Luthor could have known, but what about Darkseid? Superman activates the ship. It appears that inside the ship there is sunlight, which explains why she was able to manifest her powers so quickly. That is why Batman thinks this feels like a novel with a happy ending. The Kansas farmer finds an unknown relative. She learned English in less than a month and several other languages as well. Batman hopes Clark is not planning to take her out of the Fortress of Solitude. With her powers, he isn't sure even this place is safe for her. Suddenly, Kara arrives at the Fortress of Solitude. For some strange reason, Krypto does not accept that she is Kara Zor-El of Krypton, Superman's cousin. Kara tells her cousin that she was down in the intergalactic zoo looking at things when suddenly the dog attacked her. Batman continues to distrust everything about this. She must be dangerous. Kara doesn't understand why the dog doesn't like her. Batman tells Kara that this is enough. She must go to her room. They will talk later. Batman asks Superman if it doesn't worry him that Krypto hates her. Superman isn't worried. His job is to protect the fortress, and besides, that dog hates everyone. Clark may be an example for the entire world, but he has never had someone so young under his care. Only Superboy. The opposite is true for Bruce. He raised Dick and now Tim. But Jason Todd's death surely makes him question whether he should raise a girl. Batman was hiding, watching Kara. She tells him to try his hiding trick on someone else. Why won't he leave her alone? He will never understand how she feels. Batman knows he won't, but if she explains it to him, maybe one day he will. Kara tells Bruce about her past. She saw her parents die, and these two here are her uncles. Batman asks Kara if their clothing is accurate, since Clark has always doubted it. Kara doesn't remember, but she will tell him again later. Her father was a scientist named Zor-El. He didn't have the same position on the council as his brother, but they shared the same convictions. Despite all the warnings, no one but her father believed Jor-El. Krypton was doomed. When Kara escaped, her ship did not leave the planet on its own. Then everything went dark. The ship was buried in rock and must have kept her alive in a form of hibernation. Batman already knows the rest of the story. The ship drifted through the galaxy for years until she fell to Earth, where she should have landed from the beginning. Batman asks Kara if she remembers her mother's name. Kara says she doesn't, and she doesn't understand why Batman still doesn't trust her. All of this is because Batman finds the story forced. Superman arrives and interrupts. They must prepare her for what is coming, even though Batman believes this is a mistake. Meanwhile, on Apokolips, Granny Goodness tests her furies. To Darkseid, this is a disappointment. She made him believe that Precious could replace Big Barda as captain of the Honor Guard. If she failed, then they must bring him the girl who fell to Earth. If they don't, Granny Goodness will be the next to fall at the hands of the Furies. Meanwhile, in Metropolis, Clark tells Kara a bit about what Earth is like and why heroes hide their identities. As they walk through the city, Batman watches them from afar. Suddenly, Batman and Superman realize something is wrong. It feels like someone is watching them from a distance. Clark tells Kara to stay behind him. Before Superman can find those hiding, he is struck by a powerful attack that knocks him down. Kara is next. She is caught by a lasso around one leg. Kara struggles to escape. She will not allow herself to be locked up again. Superman recovers and puts on his suit to fight. Whoever is responsible for this knows Superman's secret identity. Clark wonders if the one standing before him is Harbinger. If Lila has turned evil, this is very serious. So far, Batman has not appeared. Clark hopes that wherever he is, Batman is doing everything necessary to find out who is behind this attack. Meanwhile, Batman remains hidden. He hates Metropolis, too many trees and lights. It's not a good place to work. From afar, someone tries to attack Batman with an arrow. Batman effortlessly throws a batarang, destroying both the bow and the arrow. It seems the Bat will have to thank Oliver for that trick when he sees him. Back with Superman, he continues being attacked by Harbinger. She knew he would try to stop her, but she must protect Kara's destiny. Superman grows angry and attacks Harbinger. No matter what she tells him, no one will take his cousin from him. Elsewhere, Batman confronts Artemis, one of the most fearsome Amazon warriors. She will not fall easily. Batman tries to attack Artemis, but she knocks him down. They were ordered to delay Batman, but if she kills him, they can proceed without problems. Batman will not fall so easily. He pulls out a small arrow and strikes Artemis directly in the neck. It's time to return to Kara. She wants to know why they want to hurt her. Someone grabs Kara by the neck. This is for her own good. Batman and Superman arrive at the scene. They cannot believe that the one responsible for all of this is Wonder Woman. She will take Kara away from this place, and they must do nothing to stop her. Previously, Wonder Woman had arrived to take Kara. She is now training with the Amazons. Batman feels that there is still something strange about all of this. Superman is disgusted by what happened, specifically by the way they brought Kara here. She is a girl with powers and abilities almost identical to Superman's. Did she simply fall from the sky, and they expect Batman not to be suspicious of that? The girl calls herself Kara Zor-El. She has only a vague memory of her home planet, Krypton. Now they have brought her to this place so she can train. A few weeks have passed since they arrived with Artemis. Superman does not agree with this. He even believes they will take her away from here today, but he will be greatly disappointed when he sees that they will be staying here longer. Luckily for Batman, they can keep her under watch here 24 hours a day. Kara kept training. She is taken down by Artemis. The Amazon is about to attack Kara with her sword. Before she can do it, Superman uses his super speed to manage to arrive and rescue his cousin. Superman grabs Artemis by the throat. He will not allow anyone to lay a hand on his cousin. Diana immediately grabs Superman with her lasso of truth. The sword would not have caused Kara any harm. And besides, if he has any problem with anyone on this island, he has to say it to Wonder Woman. Well then, that's how it will be. He came to keep an eye on the Amazons and see how they are training her, but this is over. Clark is taking Kara with him. Diana will not allow it. Kara arrived as a surprise, and he has no idea how to train her. Having powers is not the same as knowing how to use them. Kara wants to give her opinion about it. She did not arrive on this planet as a baby. He did, so Kara should be the one protecting Superman and not the other way around. Superman does not want to think about the past. She is still a teenager. They are the last survivors of Krypton. He is the only one fit to take care of her. Diana asks Kara to leave so they can talk. For Batman, this can be good or bad at the same time. Kara can look Diana and Superman in the eyes without even flinching. Is that something valuable or terrifying? Batman tells Superman that he has let his guard down since she arrived. He has exposed his secret identity, when, by common sense, he should be taking this calmly. Besides, when they met Superboy, he did not let him become this important in his life. Superman tells Batman that Superboy is not from Krypton. She is. He can feel it, because unlike Bruce, Superman does not look for the bad in people. Every one of his instincts tells him she is his cousin, and she has done nothing to show him otherwise. Batman once believed he had a lead on who killed his parents. It was Superman who told him that information could be false, that it could be a trap that was too dangerous. Diana wants to assume that Kara is telling the truth. She is an impressive young woman with extraordinary powers. The universe will not keep that a secret. Superman knows that Wonder Woman is hiding something from him. Diana tells Superman that Harbinger has visions of the future. Her very presence will bring death to this Earth, although they do not know when it will be. Therefore, they must train Kara. Well, everything indicates that that time has come. Suddenly, a boom tube appears on the Amazon's island. Doomsday has arrived in this place. Luthor gave him to Darkseid. Now, Darkseid has brought him through a boom tube. Darkseid has cloned this monster, so now everyone will have to face an army of Doomsdays. His mere presence brings death and destruction to this place. The battle begins. Batman uses a battle axe to attack. He is an expert at handling any known weapon. Diana risks her life to attack one of the Doomsdays. The strange thing here is that they are not bleeding. Superman cannot help but feel responsible for Kara's safety, so it is hard for him to focus on the battle. Batman knows there is something very strange about all of this. Doomsday has become a conscious being. He now speaks and thinks. Batman throws a few batarangs at Doomsday, which cause a small explosion on his body to destroy him. Batman knows Doomsday is not alive. His alien DNA must have been difficult to clone. Darkseid has a scientist named Dr. Bedlam. He created inert monsters called animates. If they use Doomsday's DNA as a model, why would he attack Darkseid if he knows his army is vulnerable? On the other hand, Superman keeps fighting. He will not allow anyone in this place to die. Diana has to order her army to fall back. This is going to end right now. Superman's hearing confirms the absence of heartbeats in Doomsday, so he is going to use his heat vision to finish all of them. It seems everything is over. There is no trace that any Doomsday remains. Superman is on the ground, and he does not think he can do this again. Now that he remembers, where is Batman? Diana and Superman immediately fly off to locate the Bat. Once they find Batman, he tells them he was not sure he had heard an echo when the first boom tube opened. But when it happened, two opened at the same time. It seems there were 4, or maybe 6. Kara did not give up without a fight. The Darkseid Raiders did not stop for anything. They had orders to get in and out while the Doomsdays fought Superman. Lila is in the water. She is dead. Superman does not know how her orb activated, but if it can show them where they took Kara, then Superman can personally make sure Harbinger's death was not in vain. The orb manages to show them something. The one responsible for all of this is Darkseid. Superman will go to Apokolips and return to this place with Kara. Batman knows they are risking a lot on this mission. They will enter the gates of hell to rescue a girl he is not certain is innocent in all of this. Superman stands firm. He will go to Apokolips to bring his cousin back. He does not know Darkseid's motives, and honestly, he does not care. To be able to reach that planet, Diana and Superman will go looking for someone who can help them. Batman hopes that, for Superman's sake, his suspicions are unfounded. Clark and Diana arrive at Big Barda's house. She did not expect them to arrive so quickly. The surprise is even greater for her when, upon entering her own house, they find Batman inside. What brings them to this house is Scott Free and his wife Big Barda. They are former residents of Apokolips. They are trying to get a normal life on this planet, although Batman does not understand the reason for that goal. Unfortunately for them, Scott is not available for this mission. Superman wants Big Barda to give him the mother box to reach Apokolips, but Big Barda wants to come with them. She will not allow him to leave her out of this mission. While they argue, Batman will borrow a few things from Scott Free. Big Barda puts on her gear to go fight. They will take down Darkseid. Diana and Superman keep arguing, but Big Barda knows this team has to get moving. Once the boom tube activates, they arrive on Apokolips. This place smells like death. For Big Barda, there is nothing like being home. The concept of Apokolips is hard to explain. The planet is living suffering in flames. This place exists in another universe. The gates of this hell can only be opened with a boom tube. For Superman, there is only one mission, and that is rescuing his cousin Kara. So he is going to make things clear. When they find her, Kara is going with him. Batman has something even clearer. Everyone has to return home together. Superman walks away and leaves everyone else behind. It seems that, for some reason, he has forgotten where he is. Diana and Barda move through the halls of Apokolips. Barda takes the chance to tell Big Barda that she is a great inspiration to her. Diana gives hope to other people. That is a gift, and she, growing up in this hell, knows it better than anyone. Their path is interrupted. The Furies have arrived to stop them. Big Barda never should have come back, although honestly, it will be a pleasure to finish off the one who was once a Fury. Big Barda knows what will happen. They will try to separate them, so they must do everything possible to stay together. The battle begins. Diana has to admit the Furies are very good warriors. Well, that's because Big Barda trained them. Diana takes advantage of a small distraction and lands a hard kick on Lashina. Then Big Barda uses her spear to pierce Stomper in half. The fact that Big Barda trained them does not mean she likes them. Mad Harriet is next to attack. She uses her claws to sink them into Wonder Woman. Diana turns and, with her shield, strikes Mad Harriet in the face. While all of this was happening, the Furies had taken Big Barda. They want her to surrender or die. For granny goodness, this is good. Darkseid will be pleased to have made her fall. Now they have to go after the Amazons. Elsewhere, Batman continues investigating Apocalypse. He knows this is not a place for him. Batman belongs in Gotham City, where his parents were murdered in Crime Alley. Suddenly, Batman's path is interrupted. The Devil Dogs have found a trail. Batman has been cornered and he has no choice but to escape. He knows scot-free was raised here. He did not become the greatest escape artist in the universe just for fame. He did it to survive. Batman now depends on Scott, because he is going to need a good trick to get out of here. Batman manages it. Using Scott's items, he escapes. The death of innocence has always haunted Batman. Even so, he is somewhere in the universe guided by something called a mother box, preparing a plan that could destroy a world. Hell spores, their information is excellent. One of these could create a hole straight to the center of a planet and leave a pit in flames. There must be about 5,000 in this arsenal. It seems it won't be as easy as Batman thinks. The Devil Dog has tracked him again. As things stand, he believes most heroes doubt Batman's mental health. He understands how protective Clark has to be if Kara turns out to be who she claims to be. But for Clark to mention Jason to remind him that he is not fit to raise someone is a low blow. When this is over, Superman will understand perfectly what that means to him. Batman is about to be devoured by the dog. The only thing he hopes is that Scott-Free has a miracle prepared for him. Elsewhere, Superman keeps fighting to find his cousin. Superman will not stop. This is the same as if Lois, his parents, or even Lana were in danger. Kara Zor-El is family. Superman has made it to Darkseid's palace. It is time to face him. Any action the Dark Lord has taken will be unjustified. Once Superman enters Darkseid's chamber, the Man of Steel receives a huge surprise. Kara is at Darkseid's side by her own will. She is free to leave if that is what she wants. Superman does not know what Darkseid has done to Kara, but the nightmare is over. She is safe. Kara has to leave with her cousin. With Superman, she will always be safe. He is taking her, and when Kara is safe on planet Earth, the two of them will have a talk. Kara stops Superman. Just as Darkseid said, Clark never listens to anything but his own voice. Kara lands a hard punch on Superman. He does not understand anything that is happening. Kara tells her cousin that she is free to leave if she wants. Superman keeps taking blows. He will not be able to fight his cousin. Just as the ship's inscription said, in this transport is Kara Zor-El from the planet Krypton, a planet that no longer exists. You must treat Kara as if she were your own daughter. Whoever does will see the treasure she will represent for their world. Darkseid understands it well. Now, the Dark Lord asks Kara to kill Superman. Darkseid orders Kara to kill Superman. The Man of Steel feels betrayed. With the help of Batman, Wonder Woman, and Big Barda, they made it to Apocalypse. Unfortunately, Kara seems to be under Darkseid's control. Batman always warned Superman about trusting Kara, but he couldn't listen to the Bat because Superman is a man of faith. Kara will do whatever the Dark Lord asks of her, so she delivers a heavy blow to Superman. While Batman is being cornered by the Hellhounds, Wonder Woman takes advantage of a small distraction to catch Granny Goodness with her lasso of truth. She doesn't care how they want to play this game. The rules have just changed right now. Granny Goodness must tell the Furies to drop their weapons, or Granny Goodness will be the first to die. Superman was raised differently than Batman. Martha and Jonathan Kent taught him good values. Even after everything that has happened, despite Batman's doubts, Superman will do everything possible to take his cousin Kara back home with him. But Kara has other plans. She wants to kill Superman. Her true life begins here, on Apocalypse. Superman tries to tell Kara that Darkseid is controlling her. Kara attacks him again. Superman doesn't know her. He only knows what he wants to know. The blows Superman takes are too much even for him. She might even be more powerful than the Man of Steel. Superman knows he has to stop thinking like Clark and start thinking like Batman. He must set aside the affection he feels for his cousin. Otherwise, Kara is going to kill him. Kara mocks her cousin. Darkseid told her that he wouldn't defend himself. Superman gets ready for the fight. This is going to hurt him a little. When they arrived on Apokolips, Batman told them to be prepared. He can't remember the last time he used the compartment in the buckle of his belt. In his belt, he keeps a lead-lined kryptonite ring so he can store and protect the ring without it harming him. Superman is ready to fight. Kara thinks he won't hurt her. Superman's feelings and beliefs cloud his judgment. Superman puts on the ring. The pain isn't only physical from wearing kryptonite, it's emotional as well. This is something that breaks his heart. Meanwhile, Batman has fought against the Hellhounds and has managed to reach Darkseid. He asks the Dark Lord to release Kara. Even he will understand the absurdity of being a king if there is no kingdom left to rule. Darkseid refuses. He doubts the fight between the Kryptonians will generate that much destruction. Batman isn't saying it because of them. The Bat has activated the Hellspores. He doesn't have much time to surrender. Darkseid doesn't believe it can be possible. Those weapons are encrypted. Batman knows that. A mother box explained it to him while he was reprogramming them. And so that Darkseid believes he's serious, Batman tells him the codes he used to activate the spores. He even changed them using one of the thousands of possible combinations of numbers and letters. They say one spore would create a flaming pit. But what will happen to Apokolips when 5,000 bombs explode simultaneously? All of this, and the blows Batman has been dealing to Darkseid, makes the god of Apokolips feel a tremendous fury, and he lands an incredible hit on Batman, smashing him into the ground. He could destroy Batman with his Omega beams, but that wouldn't deactivate the bombs. He expects Batman to do it. Batman knows Big Barda's mother box is protecting him, and that's why he has been able to withstand Darkseid's blows. Batman can deactivate the bombs, but he will do it on the condition that Darkseid releases Supergirl. Darkseid continues attacking Batman, and the Bat still endures, forcing Darkseid to say that he renounces Kara Zor-El. That was a good move. Darkseid will do it. If the Kryptonian or the Amazon had tried this, they would have lost. They don't have the character necessary to destroy an entire planet in order to achieve their goals, but Batman didn't hesitate to kill Apokolips to win this battle. That is an admirable quality. Darkseid gives up Kara. He will not take reprisals against her. It seems everything is over. Superman goes back to Kara, and he detects that Batman's heart is barely beating. Big Barda rushes to Batman so that her mother box can heal Batman's wounds. Darkseid tells Batman to deactivate the bombs and leave this planet. Superman recognizes Batman's courage, and to think that people believe Superman is just Clark. Time passes, and they return to the island of the Amazons. Kara has regained consciousness and seems to be in good health. That night, Kara speaks with Batman and tells him that her mother's name is Alara. Little by little, she is beginning to remember things. Later, in the Fortress of Solitude, Kara shows Superman her new suit. Although, to be honest, she doesn't like it very much. She remembers what Darkseid turned her into. Superman asks Kara to calm down. Darkseid lives to manipulate. He has wizards at his disposal. Hypnotists, scientists whose only job is to break the spirit. Darkseid is darkness. Darkseid is evil. Kara wants to know how that influenced her. Did Darkseid make the darkness inside her come out? Superman knows someone who knows that answer. So that Kara can learn it, both of them fly away. Thinking about it, Kara does like her new suit. For Superman, that is great. Martha was the one who made the suit. Later, they arrive in Smallville. This is the place where Superman grew up. The strange thing is that Clark's parents aren't here. Their car isn't here either. Maybe they went to the city. Superman is about to open the door to his parents' house when, suddenly, Superman is struck by a heavy blow. Here, Darkseid was already waiting for Superman. The Dark Lord gave his word to come for Kara, but Superman's death is something he still has to claim. Superman is on the ground, and Darkseid attacks him with his Omega beams. Before they can harm him, Kara steps into their path, and it is she who takes the impact of the Omega beams. This causes Kara to disappear from this place. Superman can't believe it. He can only cry as he gathers his cousin's ashes. For Darkseid, this is a pity. Darkseid retreats to Apocalypse. Kara fell from the sky like a gift from a planet that disappeared long ago, and like that planet, she is gone. It will be difficult for Superman to see that he becomes the last Kryptonian again. He is alone in the universe, an orphan. The irony of all this is that Superman is to blame. Darkseid is about to step through the boom tube when, suddenly, Superman blocks his path to land a crushing blow on the Dark Lord. He has talked too much on this planet. He doesn't get to talk as if he knew Kara. He didn't care that she was tall for her age, blonde with the bluest eyes in the world, with an infectious smile. She wasn't afraid of anything. She had guts. Darkseid recovers from the blows and agrees with Superman. None of that mattered to him. She had a lot of power that she was wasting. She would have had a memorable life as the captain of his honor guard, the position that Big Barda rejected so stubbornly so many years ago. However, Darkseid's Omega beams turned her into ashes, and he will do the same to Superman, and there will be even less left of him to bury. Darkseid is about to use his Omega beams on Superman again. Before the beams can strike him, Diana manages to arrive in time to stop them with her bracers, and she even makes the attack rebound straight back toward Darkseid, hitting him in the face. Superman stops Wonder Woman. She doesn't need to get involved in this fight. Superman grabs her by the arm and throws her out of the farm. Now Superman goes after Darkseid to land a heavy blow. He doesn't know what a memorable life is. There are so many things that, because of him, Kara will never be able to experience. Simple pleasures like apple pie, driving a convertible on a warm summer night, playing baseball with friends, feeling snow under your feet, the magic of the cinema, flickering images in a dark room, the smell of popcorn, hearing someone sing a song for the first time, going to prom, the thrill of the first kiss, the pain of losing your first love. Superman takes Darkseid to carry him into space and smash him into the sun. Before he can do it, Darkseid stops him. This has been enough. Darkseid lands a heavy blow on Superman. He says Superman talks like a child reciting meaningless trivialities. Superman answers with a punch. Because of the Dark Lord, she will never be able to laugh again. Darkseid tells Superman he should talk to him about war instead, about the greatness of defeating the enemy. Those things are the most important things in life. Superman realizes that everything he has said means nothing to Darkseid. He only understands death and the gloom that has contributed nothing. Darkseid tells him that thanks to that, he is a god. Superman stops his punch. This has made him vulnerable. Darkseid doesn't understand what Superman has done to him. The pain is enormous for the Dark Lord. Darkseid suffers. Superman wanted him dead. His defeat will be in the name of Supergirl. Superman grabs Darkseid and moves at maximum speed through space until a boom tube opens. The boom tube takes them to the source wall. This is the final barrier at the edge of outer space. For years, Darkseid has tried to uncover the secrets of the supreme power that lies on the other side. But like the rest of those who lie here, he will never find the answers. This is Darkseid's place. This is where he belongs, alongside the rest of the failures of the universe. Superman sends Darkseid directly into the source wall. Everything is over, and Superman returns through a boom tube to planet Earth. Batman knows that at first they tried to affect Superman with conventional methods. Bullets, missiles, nuclear bombs, nothing affected him. When they discovered kryptonite, they believed they had finally found a way to destroy Superman. But they were wrong again. Superman's weakness isn't a radioactive rock. It is something far more human, his heart. Once Superman returns to his parents' farm, the Justice League is there, helping make repairs. Batman has also arrived at the farm. He takes Kara's ashes to place them inside this urn. That same night, Superman flies to the island of the Amazons. Supergirl had died. There was only one person left to tell, Kara Zor-El herself. Here is Kara. She hopes she did the right thing, though they will know the truth in a few months. Kara thinks she should thank Superman for everything, even though she knows dying isn't easy. Superman knows it takes a lot of courage to throw yourself directly into Darkseid's Omega beams. Kara knows the Dark Lord is no longer here, but what will happen to her when Luthor, Brainiac, or the Joker comes after her? Is he going to teleport her every time she is in danger? What will she do from now on? He doesn't have the answer, and that decision is hers. She can decide to be a normal person or be wherever she wants. Whatever she chooses, Superman will support his cousin. They all knew they couldn't trust Darkseid's word. That is why Superman had Kara fly in the Supergirl suit, waving a red cape before his eyes. He made Darkseid react exactly as they wanted. He attacked. Several weeks have passed. Kara cannot stop feeling afraid that Darkseid will come for her. Batman asks Superman if everything is okay. Clark tells his friend that when Darkseid believed he had killed Kara, he showed no remorse. But all of this is part of a plan. Just as Diana promised Superman, she watched over Kara. With the help of the Justice League satellite, when Darkseid lunged with his Omega beams, Diana teleported Kara away and replaced her with ashes. Batman knows this whole staged death of Supergirl was Clark's idea. He knew Darkseid would let his guard down if he believed his Omega beams had killed Supergirl. That puts Superman in the appropriate state of mind to fight. Suddenly, the conversation between Batman and Superman is interrupted by Kara. She is here to tell her cousin that she has already made a decision. Later, she introduces herself to the heroes of this planet. She hopes to get along with everyone, mainly with the heroes her age. Her purpose is to grow and become a member of the Justice League. Superman welcomes her. He began this journey believing he was alone. Thanks to his cousin, he will never feel that way again. And even though Batman still has some doubts and suspicions about Kara, he has decided to set them aside and trust Clark's instincts, for now. Thank you very much for watching this video. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe for more content like this. I'm TJ Prime, and see you in the next video.